Yeah, it's scary. I don't know if I'll fit in this very well.
Ooh. This is cool though.
Good morning, we just had breakfast. And the plan for today is to walk to a waterfall. It's about a 30-minute walk. It's all downhill, so the way back is going to be fun. But yeah, it looks really pretty, picturesque. And maybe we can swim there because today's pretty hot. I'm not sure. We got our laundry back that we took down yesterday, and it's going to be so nice. Pencil is leading the way. This guy's also been following us around when we go through town, but Pencil and he don't agree. When we did the boutique workshop, our guide told us that it's been too wet to harvest the rice, but we've had a few days of sunshine now, so it looks like everyone is getting to it. Today's National Day. Pretty sure that's the waterfall. Come this far, Pencil. Oh, at least we're not walking on that one, Alex. Crazy. We just got some drinks and look at our view right now. Oh, it's very muddy. When we came to the top of the waterfall, there were some like local ladies and they were like, oh, where are you from? And I'm a bit skeptical to like start talking to them. Not because they were rude, but just because it kind of leads into them being like, let me sell you something usually. And like, fair enough, they have to make a living, but pick someone else. So it's kind of like, oh, Australia. And they're like, are you going to the bamboo forest? Or to this village? And we're like, no, we just came here to look at the waterfall. They're like, oh, okay. And we're like, bamboo village? We'll have a look. So that's where we are now, we think. I feel like I'm on Ninja Warrior. Ah, that's really, really muddy. You can't stop moving. Okay, I'm okay. Ew.
How do you feel right now?
It's so hot, I'm so tired. My legs are so sore, I need some water. Look how parched my lips are. That's a desert right there.
Nearly there.
We're gonna go for a spin. He loves that. It's like the one time he's calm. We came to our regular cafe because I want a chai latte and we're gonna get sandwiches, but they're all sold out of bread. so we got cookies instead. It won't be the same. This looks yum. Sorry for the commotion. Someone just arrived with like a jetpack. I made a list. I'm very much a list person, but we are figuring out what to do with the rest of our time in Vietnam, and then we're also planning a bit for our Europe trip. So here's the list we've got going on. But we have just booked a bus for Saturday, so you still have 3 more days of us in Sapa here. We booked a bus for Saturday that goes to Hanoi, and then we have about 2 full days in Hanoi before we fly out on next Tuesday, so in a week exactly. So yeah, that's just what we're doing, a little planning afternoon. Planning and booking. We've agreed to a family dinner again, so that's where we're going now, but less happy water this time. Family dinner was very good. It was different again from the previous 2 ones we've had, so they probably switch it up every now and then. I was
gonna say we've been the only 2 people at every.
Yeah, we've been the only 2 people that just stayed, and I kind of made friends with one of the girls there. She was really nice, and from Australia as well, so we got talking. What was it? She was like, yeah, this place is so lovely, like I kind of want to extend, and we were like, we've extended like 3 times, we love it so much. The plan for tomorrow is to just wake up when we wake up, and then we have cable car tickets booked up to Fansipan, which is the tallest peak in Indochina. So we're going to go there, check it out. Our planning this afternoon was successful. We've booked somewhere to stay in Hanoi, we booked a bus there, and we've made kind of like a list of things we want to see while in Hanoi. So yeah, we're good, we're doing well. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. Catch you tomorrow. Good morning. We're about to try and get a taxi to head into Sapa, and we're gonna have breakfast in Sapa just to do something a little bit different. So that's where we're going. I think the place I've looked up on Google Maps, it's called like Mist Restaurant or something. But yeah, it sounds good. Should be good. We successfully got a taxi this time within a few minutes.
Don't jinx it, it still hasn't come.
He's on his way, hopefully, fingers crossed. The drive here was crazy, like my chair just pulled out a little bit and scared me. Yeah, our driver was like calling the same brother like 3 times over and over, and then he pulled over to respond to a message. I'm like, how is that different than using your phone to call someone? But like respectful, thank you. And then we got to like the main streets of Sapa, and like they're really small, and basically there was like a bus and cars parked on both sides of the streets, but there was like only one, like a space for one car to go in between them, and our driver and another guy like tried to go at the same time, and like our driver was kind of in the right, we believe, but the other guy just kept pushing and pushing, and then there was a car right behind him, and like it was so tight, like I was fearing for my life. But this place looks delish. I'm very excited. We ordered 3 things. So what did you get, Alex?
Salt coffee.
Salt coffee. I got a coconut cacao. We got the waffles, ham, cheese, baguette, and a yogurt fruit bowl. Looks good. It's very coconut. We're on our way to the train station, and from there we're going to get the funicular, I think that's what it's called, up to the bottom of the cable car route. What is that?
The hotel. I mean the food.
There it is. Do you reckon these flags are always here, or? Sapa Station. So this funicular system is only 2 kilometers long, but it takes you right to the cable car station. Otherwise, I think the other option would be to get a car up there.
Red Sapa, whose rice terraces, the ethnic village float across valley sky. For your safety, please stand or sit still. Hold on with both hands.
I was gonna say Cinderella. This place is huge. When you get to the top, you have the option of going straight through this building here into the cable car station, or they also have these beautiful gardens outside, and we chose to walk through them and take a look what they had to offer. This is also a great photo spot if you're into that kind of thing. Yeah, packing up the National Day decorations. It's big. Ooh, here we go.
Được đón tiếp quý khách tại sân.
Which can't see anything.
January 300-year-old.
Ooh, nice. Just a wee bit foggy.
What do we think so far?
It's a bit chilly, but I pulled my jumper out, and it's very foggy, but it's part of the vibe.
Yeah.
Very cool. I reckon we're going over there. The station. You're very happy with yourself. They start out so fast, hey, when it drops off.
Đạt hai kỷ lục thế giới với chiều dài dây cáp 6.292,5 m và độ rung giữa ga đi và ga đến lên tới 1.410 m, được thi công và lắp đặt bởi nhà sản xuất áo danh tiếng Red Dao.
Where are we right now? How do you feel? I feel good. We're walking back down at the moment, but we're stopping and looking at all the different pagodas and temples and stuff they have. Built in 800 days and nights, and all of the rock was transported through the jungle manually. Damn. Wow. just like perpetually stars. No one's giving that. Yeah. Nice.
Ooh. What did you think?
It was very cool. Definitely a bit colder and very cloudy, although it seems it got more cloudy in the time we came down, so we must have got here at a good time. It's pretty cool, even though you can't see much of the views, you can tell you're high up. Yeah, a bit thirsty though, and get some water, and we're about to head down on the cable car again, which, how long do you reckon it took, like 10 minutes?
Nah, I reckon like 20.
It's pretty good view though. Into the big marshmallow. Here we go. Yeah, it's scary. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. But it's quick.
모터를 설치를 해가지고 가는 속 계속 그렇게 연결시켜. 그럴 때 이거 이게 안 보여서 그렇지? 멋있겠다. 보면 할 수 있다. 멋있게 생겼네.
That's gross, man.
We just walk into a gift shop and we'll have a look. It'd be rude not to. Do you reckon these come with alcohol in them? Oh, that's a bit expensive.
Oh, they
Do they, yeah, they feed it to them and they pip away? Surely that can't increase the flavour that much. Like, what is the benefit? National Day represent. We're on our way to get a late lunch and we're getting hot pot because apparently it's big in Sapa.
Yep.
That was a very strong coffee smell, hey? This is the opposite of false advertising. Yeah. Bringing all the customers in. Okay, we got this one and includes all this. And then I got this drink and Anna's got this one. It smells good. Homemade chili sauce, and then we got mushroom, sausage, beef, pork meatballs, chicken, tofu, corn, and some noodles. The only other hot pot we've had before was when we were in Sydney, and we went to this Korean place, and the menu was like in Korean, and like no one there, like they didn't, I don't know, it was hard to order. And hot pot sauce came out, and it was just like, we ordered like not spicy. It was like covered in chilies, like the whole thing was just chili, like I just literally couldn't eat anything because it was so spicy. So this looks very good, yeah. We're going to get dinner. Yum 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 yum. Alex decided to get French toast because he loves it so much. They make it real good here, hey?
Very good.
He's not afraid of the judgment.
I am.
Good Morning. Today we're going on our overnight homestay where we do a bunch of cool stuff. We're going trekking and we are swimming in the stream and cooking by the stream, so that's exciting. And if you saw the last video you would have known that what happened but we're actually going on it this time, so that's what the plan for today is. Are you coming down or are you waiting for Alex? When we arrived at the village, we were dropped off at Emma's mother-in-law's house. This is it here. And then we were given our little welcome snack. We didn't particularly enjoy this, but we ate it because it would be rude not to. And we met the little puppy that lives here, who was very, very friendly. After we finished petting the doggo, we headed out into the garden, and there we picked some fresh herbs and vegetables, and these were used in our lunch. We were even shown some plants that I hadn't seen before or heard of, and that's because they are kind of specialized to the Asian Vietnam kind of area. And I found this really interesting because I'm actually a chef. We then walked to the waterfall, and they got Alex to carry the heaviest stuff, obviously. And our lovely guides here, the one in black is called Emma, and our other guide was called Pei. Emma actually cut this berry down from the side of the road, and we're going to use this later on. You'll see what for, but this was super cool. It's where they farm the fish. So we're in a fish house where Emma's uncle stays and looks after the fish that he grows out there. Hi, cat. Emma and Pei then set up the fire here, and I've actually never seen this before, but they use the dry corn husks as like a fire starter. Just a warning for the next clip, it has a dead fish in it. Skip if you don't like that. We then watched Emma as she prepared the fish. This was a salmon, and here she's just cutting it down the middle and through the chin so that it can be spread out flat. Emma then seasoned the fish. She used salt, and I'm not entirely sure what this one is, but I can tell you it tasted great, and also some pepper as well. You see these kind of racks all over Vietnam, and I've also seen them in some other Southeast Asian countries, but basically they use them for barbecuing and grilling. And it just traps all the meat inside and allows it to get really, really close to the fire. This is then when the bamboo tubes came into play. We fed the sticky rice into it, and they soaked it overnight with the specific leaf of a plant. I could not tell you what it's called, but that's why it is purple. Adding water to the rice and then putting a lid on. They use banana leaf leaves and soak them in water
and then folded them up really tightly and shoved it into the open end of the bamboo tube, and this worked really well to keep the rice in. They then laid the tube straight into the fire, and because the bamboo is so green and full of water, they didn't really burn at all. They also added some lemongrass marinated pork. That's what is next to the fish there.
We only use the green one and the yellow one.
Emma put us to work separating the green ones from the bad
It's not
ones.
as cool.
Everything was then ready, and she literally removed these from the fire using only banana leaf, which is crazy. Here's this fish. Unfortunately, the skin did not make it with the fish, but the pork turned out really well as well. Both of the meats had a really smoky yum flavour. Emma then peeled the bamboo away from the rice, and this was so cool. I've never seen anything like this. And like the inner lining of the bamboo came with it, but you can eat this, and it was such a cool texture. Pei prepared some of the vegetables we had picked from the garden earlier to eat with the meat, and Emma offered us a drink of happy water with our food.
Oh, we might be finishing it at this rate. Go for a swim.
On the way back to our homestay, Emma kept stopping and she was showing us and Pei these medicinal plants. She picked them to take with us, and you'll see what we use them for later on. These were some more of the medicinal plants that Emma picked to take with us, and throughout this whole experience you'll see Emma pick a lot of different things and offer them for us to try. This is an example of that. They used to eat these as children when they would come out here, and they were really soft. They had like a sticky paste in the middle and a bunch of little seeds, but very, very sweet and tasty. The next part of our experience was actually watching the last silversmith in this village, and this was such a cool experience. Emma and Pei were telling us all about the different kinds of jewellery, and some of it was used specifically for the Red Dao weddings. We then got to watch a demonstration as he heated up this rod of silver and just trying to get it really, really hot before he is flattening it and making it into a smooth shape. He repeated this process a few times of heating it up and then flattening it before he then used this chisel kind of wedge shape and snapped it off the piece, the larger piece. This was the beginning of making a ring. We then walked to our homestay, and it started raining just before we got there, but they were bringing their rice in after they had dried, and Alex helped carry this big 40 kilo, 50 kilo bags of rice in so it didn't get ruined.
Yeah, looks like we can't be sharing, Alex. There's just not enough space in my bed, sorry. Got the mozzie net.
We had a shower and now dinner's ready, so we're about to go eat here.
Thank you. No, you're okay. And the mandatory rice. Yum. That was so good, but that was also a lot of food. Like, we had a huge lunch, and yeah, obviously it was really tasty, and I don't want to be rude, so I've got a very full belly now. But we got told to come back down in like 20 to 30 minutes, and we're having a herbal bath, which is like a Red Dao traditional thing. And we like picked a bunch of, well, we didn't personally,
but Emma and Pay picked a bunch of herbs on the way back, and apparently they're medicinal and they're going to be in the bath. And I thought they were foot baths, but everyone else has just been saying baths, so don't know what to expect. We figured it out. Basically we came down here and she was like, oh yeah, follow me, and then she brought us to this room. I don't know if I'll fit in this very well, but it smells yum. We managed about 20 minutes, but they were intensely hot. Like the wood really keeps the heat in, and it's like really, I'm not sure exactly what they put in there, but it's like really
Yummy.
deep coloured and herbal smelling.
I feel like I was about a spiced rum or something.
They were pickling me. I just looked a bit more into what the bath is even about because we weren't too sure. Like we knew the basics, but the tub is handmade and it's made out of like a special cypress kind of wood, and that lets off an aroma as well. And basically the whole bathing experience is kind of like aromatherapy and hydrotherapy. And basically the point is that it's like super warm and you're in like an enclosed room, so the steam kind of circulates as well, but it like opens your pores. It can help with like alleviating joint and muscle pain, and like yeah, apparently there's every family has a different recipe. What else did we learn?
They're yummy.
We enjoyed them, yes. We've got some crepes. I don't know, she only brought 2 out. It's honey, that's coffee.
It's coffee.
And some tea. Good morning. We were told 8:30 a.m. breakfast, so that's where we are. We came down here and we've got some lovely crepes in front of us. Don't mind the chicken in the background, she's probably just laying an egg. But yeah, the crepes are good. The plan for today is we're still at the homestay in about an hour away from where we were, and we're going on a 2 to 3 hour walk. Not sure where exactly. I guess we'll get told eventually. But we've got breakfast, drinks. It's gonna be good. Sun's out.
Sun's out.
Cinnamon. Has your cinnamon?
I like cinnamon.
Those are the cinnamon trees on there. We left from the homestay around 9:30 in the morning, and basically today was just trekking, and we went through the countryside. It was so amazing. Look at the views we had. The cows out here pretty much can roam free, and the farmers just come check up on them every now and then. Some of the paths we were taking were no joke. This doesn't look like it, but it was actually so steep. I was slipping down here. And then the fun part, we were climbing through fences to get where we needed to go. This grass was literally taller than Emma and Pay's heads. All the trees to my left here, those were all cinnamon, and we passed through quite a few cinnamon plantations. Here I was just pointing out a millipede I spotted to Alex. When I tell you these paths were steep, they were literally so steep and slippery that this stick I'm using, Emma stopped and picked it up for me because I kept slipping. We'd been walking for about an hour now, and suddenly we just came across this little collection of houses, and there was cows and farmers, like people just going about their daily lives. And so it's kind of crazy to me that they live this remotely from everything else. The only access to these places is by foot, or maybe motorbike sometimes. And this was the first of many sketchy bridges we passed over. You can tell I was not too impressed. I mentioned earlier that Emma kept picking fruit and things for us to try. This was one they really seemed to enjoy. Alex and I, however, did not. They pick it while it's still green, that's how they eat it, but it was quite like sour and bitter. These plants here were so cool. They were like little kind of fern looking things, and if you touch them, their leaves would react and fold up on themselves, which I thought was very, very cool. This was another of those questionable bridges I was talking about. Not a fan. I want to say we walked for 2 hours this day, and it was so hot. Like the sun was so intense and the humidity was just unlike anything.
I look very red in the face.
This next fruit Emma put in the work to get for us. You peeled them similar to the longans. The inside kind of had segments, and each segment had a big seed in it. But they were like quite sweet and tangy. And the flesh was kind of like a lychee texture.
At the village.
We made it to the local village and it was quite small, but we had lunch here at like a family restaurant. It was so good.
Alex got a winter melon tea. I got lemon tea. Give it a go. It's alright, it's just like tea. You want to swap?
The thing about Alex is he's gonna try the obscure drink.
What you got there? Some sticky rice.
Alex liked the sticky rice better than the first one we tried, and it was actually given to us by another trekking group we passed. After lunch we walked for about an hour longer, so this day we walked 3 hours total.
We're back, baby. We made it back to Moc Home, and tonight is our last night here, unfortunately. But tomorrow we go to Hanoi. So yeah, we had a shower, feeling much better now, and we're both very tired, so we're just gonna relax. But yeah, the view is amazing as always. And Pencil is here. He gave us a good big welcome back home, didn't he? I'm gonna make my own spring rolls. We're leaving for Hanoi today, and we're just waiting for our grab at the moment. But our lovely host from Moc Home, she gave us these before we left, which is like a traditional Red Dao bag, and it was so nice. She gave us both one as a little gift and also a little indigo dyed wallet, so that was very lovely. We're gonna miss this place.